Hi, thanks for tuning in. We're back with the Mini 2 today and we're going to do an urban range test in normal mode. One of my subscribers requested it on one of my videos in the comment section, so why not? If you've got any requests you'd like, feel free to put them in the comment section, and if it's something I can do, I'm happy to make a video on it. But yeah, we'll get this up today and we'll see how far we can get. I hope you like my makeshift launch pad. I've just found it on the way up. It's one man's trash and all that, so yeah, it does the job anyway. It keeps it dry and it's on a solid ground, so happy days. But anyway, we'll get her up. Just waiting for her to connect to satellites. Got her on. There we go. We'll get her up now. Get her launched. We'll send her straight out. The wind today is blowing from the left, but I'm not heading into the wind today because I'm not too worried about battery life, because I don't think we're going to get far enough in an urban environment for that to be a problem. So I'm going to send her this way and head towards the town centre, because there's most buildings there, there's most traffic, most interference. That's where we're going to get the best test for an urban environment anyway. I don't know how far we'll get, but this is how we'll find out. So we're going on with 97% battery, 21 minutes flight time, sticking at 167 feet. I'm going to keep her low as long as I can to stay out of the wind, because it is blowing a little bit, nothing too bad, but it is blowing a little bit. The only problem with staying low is I'm going to pick up all the interference from Wi-Fi and whatnot from them houses. So I'll stay as low as long as I can, but as soon as the signal starts dropping out a bit, I'm going to have to raise the altitude to bring that back into play. But we'll just keep going this way and see how far we get. We're coming up to half a mile now. Yeah, we've still got a full signal. It's dropping between 4 and 5 bars, but that's still pretty good, to be honest. Half a mile in now, yeah. It's still got 4 signals, 25 satellites, 21 and a half minutes, 22 minutes flight time now. 93% battery. It's all good. Well, this is where I call home anyway. There's my normal videos have much more scenic views than this, but this is what you get in an urban environment. It's not very good view wise, but there you go. At least there's some hills in the background and the sky's bluish, so there is that. Filming in 4K 30 frames per second. Well, you can see that on the screen anyway, and obviously the screen recording is in 1080p. So where are we now? We're 3/4 of a mile-ish, just over. Still got 90% battery. It's still got, yeah, the signal's dropping out a little bit, so I'm just going to raise the altitude. Let's see if I can get it up. We've got 3 bars still. It's still in the range anyway. Now you can see she's crabbing to the right, but like I said, the wind's blowing from the left, so I just have to deal with that. It takes her out, it'll take her off course a little bit, but it's still distance anyway. So let's see what we can do there. Okay, so we're coming close to a mile now. We're still doing okay, and yeah, there you go. We've just hit a mile now. I'll have them coming up on the screen as I do them anyway, in real time. I'm having to record this audio for this after, because I forgot to record it when I was out. But it is what it is. I'll try and make it sound as lifelike as possible. That bridge you can see coming up on the right hand side of the screen at the bottom, that archway, that white archway, that funny story about that is called the Gateway to Bolton, and it's on a one-way street that leads out of Bolton. So I don't know what went wrong with the planning on that, but yeah, it's a gateway that only leads out of Bolton, but it's the gateway to Bolton. So yeah, someone made a mess on that one. They really did. Other sites while we're here, if you look over to the left now, where I'm pointing the drone towards, that crescent-shaped building, that's Le Mans Crescent. Now, if you've ever watched any British period, any period dramas, anything, you would have probably seen that. It's been in quite a lot of films, quite a lot of television programs. Most recently I can think that I've seen was probably Peaky Blinders. Every time they went to London, that was where it was Le Mans Crescent. I was like, nope, that's not London, that's Bolton. Right, but there's a town hall, probably the only nice building in Bolton, to be honest, and them 2 buildings, the Le Mans Crescent and the town hall. But where are we at now? We're a mile and a half, over a mile and a half now, so we're still doing okay. Signal's dropping, we're down to 2 bars now. She's still going though. She's still going on. You see that bit of a tilt on her. That's not that my gimbal isn't calibrated. it's because of the wind. Like I said, it's coming from the left, so it's just blowing her onto the side a little bit because the Mini 2 is a very light drone. See, now we're getting quite a lot of signal interference now. So we're getting to the end of the run, it's dropping in and out. I'm up to the maximum height I can go legally. Flying over the town centre, I don't really want to push my luck here. And she's still going forward, so we'll just push her, see how much further we can get. The live feed froze at this point, but I kept pushing forward on the right stick, and you can see it's slowly creeping up. The feet are still creeping up on the distance. So I was moving forward still, I knew that, so I just kept pushing it as long as I could do. I knew it wasn't going much further. I've already lost the live feed. The control of the drone won't be far behind that. Yeah, she's going over 9,000 feet. 74% battery. She's done a lot better than what I thought she would have done in an urban environment. There you go. We've lost signal now, so she's gonna turn around in a minute. Auto return to normal kicking. There you go. That's it. What do we get? 9,000, 1.8 miles, 2.9k. So, right, that's not bad for an urban environment. I'm in the UK, so I am CE restricted, so the controller doesn't pump out a lot of power. So yeah, what was it? 1.9, 1.8, 1.9. They'll be up on the screen anyway. But that wasn't too bad. It's not going to be a very eventful going back, so I'll fast forward it and leave you with a bit of music. Well, thanks for tuning in, and thank you very much for subscribing, and I will catch up with you soon. Cheers, guys.